Hi everyone, and welcome to Extinct Field Guide. It's me, Joseph. So this week's video is going to be a bit unscripted because there's a Kickstarter about extinct animals that I wanted to discuss. I am not sponsored in any way by them, but in any case, I thought I would do a short little video just going over the Kickstarter, my thoughts on it, and just to get the word out there basically. Again, I am not sponsored in any way by this Kickstarter. I just thought it was really cool and wanted to talk about it. Anyway, with that all out of the way, let's roll the intro and let's get started. Okay, so I have the Kickstarter all open. It's Thursday when I'm recording this, so they're already well past their goal and they have a few of their stretch goals unlocked. So I'll talk a little bit about those, but I'll go more in depth in the stretch goals later on once the project is over in a second video. Anyway, so let's just do a brief overview here. So real, revived, and reimagined. So over 130 mythic monsters, 70 real extinction stories, last of their kind player races, revolutionary takes on classic monsters, new nature-inspired subclasses, and the last owlbear, a table-ready adventure. So this is really cool. Mainly the extinct animal stuff, but I'm biased towards extinct animal theme stuff. That's what my channel's about, so I'm really looking forward to this book, though. So it's like a compendium of extinct animals and role-playing games. The most famous extinct animals with their real-world histories, like the dodo, yay. Saber-toothed tiger and gray auk, learn about and play them. Mainly for me, be playing with them. Each animal has a magical creature, so that's really cool. And a captivating blend of science and fantasy brings to life creatures that have been long lost. It's a perfect addition to any D&D library and a great way to learn about these amazing animals. Recommended for fans of Jurassic Park, Studio Ghibli, and the Discovery Channel. And this is, I guess, like a lot of the stuff. I accidentally clicked on the pledges. That's in here, like the Last Owlbear, the Book of Extinction, and a bunch of like PDFs and stuff. Some card decks to help with memorization. These really cool pins and these really cool wooden dice. I will say these are really cool dice, at least from what I've seen of them. So they're real stories. It is one of the only D&D books to be carefully fact-checked by a science consultant, generously provided by the Center for Biological Diversity. Really cool. To feature insight from dozens of interviews with experts and include hundreds of factual citations from primary sources. So they went all in on this book, and I'm looking forward to it. So educational, learn best and discover the answers, real biology and conservation topics with a flair of monsters and magic for all ages. The book's beautiful illustrations and touching stories introduce students to how these animals lived, or simply live it on a coffee table and let someone discover it for themselves. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this book in my sessions. Let's put it that way. So from Dodos of the Feywild, yay, to saber-toothed were-tigers, the Book of Extinction captures these moments in history with uniquely mythic approach, perfect for fantasy storytelling. So the Great Auk becomes the Ocean Master, which looks really cool. The passenger pigeon becomes the feathered tide, which also looks really cool. And then the thylacine becomes the ghost tiger, which again, these all just look. The art is so good, so I'm really again looking forward to this. Environmental pledge: we can't promise to raise funds to donate our charity cause. However, 10% of our post Kickstarter sales will be going to the Center of Biodiversity and other conservation organizations. That's really cool, and yeah, I definitely like that. So then we have the dead races, so embody an endling, which is a really clever and cool idea. One of the five, primordial elves, which are the old elves, Paleosapiens, which are dinosaur folk, Kore, which are these statue folks, a Lob, which is a fey creature, and Mandrakes, which are like tree people. And there's a lot more about them here, but I'll leave that on the screen also for you to check out with the link to this in the description below. I would have probably preferred if a few of these were more extinct animal inspired past the raptor, but in general, I think these are really cool and a really clever idea, and I hope they do a bit more with this as stretch goals get unlocked. And who knows, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I think it'd be cool if they did. Then lost subclasses: clerics of evolution, spirit-bound rangers, paladins of preservation. See, I've actually thought of like a conservation of paladin in the past. I don't think I did a lot for it, but this is still really cool. Fight for the natural world from your tabletop with a subclass for every class, which is more than I could say I came up with when I was like thinking about something like this, just in general. And like you'll always have character options inspired by the natural world for your next campaign. And a druid that rides a T-Rex, a mammoth, or a saber-toothed tiger. Really cool. This is really good art as well. So then these redux monsters, what if dragons were wooden instead of metallic? Cool. What if bullets, man, I was mispronouncing that, were land whales and dolphins instead of sharks, which is actually based on real life because whales started on the land? What if were mammoths infested the land? The incredible creatures in the Book of Extinction answer these questions with more formidable foes than you could shake a wand at, with a really dope looking mountain turtle, which is very much based on Lonesome George, so that's just cool artwork. Then the last owl bear. There's always another monster until there's innocent, and until there isn't. In a future fantasy world in which owl bears have been hunted to the last of extinction, you're tasked with capturing, protecting, and transporting the very last one. Perhaps you save it, or perhaps it already is a living memory. It's a really cool adventure, and then a review for it, and then it goes into the pledge tiers, which I'm not going to go into super high detail about, but and then these add-ons, which are basically the same things there. And then I guess I'll go over a few of the stretch goals. Some adventure hooks were unlocked. This is really good. Talking about how to do extinctions in a D&D campaign. It'll be better than the one paragraph in the DMG, so I'm looking forward to this as well. I'm looking forward to reading this chapter fully. I think it'd be really, really cool. They unlocked the Tarpon, glossary and index, the Eastern Cougar, some compatibility with an older book they did, and then a study guide to extinction, as well as the Wara, which I would have admittedly thought would have been in the original, but I'm not going to complain because it's unlocked now. And then the Malagasy hippopotamus, the pink-headed duck, and the Booble Heart beast might also be coming up if stretch goals are unlocked. So if you want to see them, I guess support the Kickstarter. Again, not sponsored. And then also we have some of the samples for the Endling races as well as extinct monsters. I'm not going to go over them in this video, but if you want me to do a video going over them separately, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do so. So, yeah, that is this Kickstarter. I've known about this for just under a year, I think, at this point, and I'm just glad it's finally happening. So, yeah. So that concludes my video going over, at least initially, the Book of Extinction Kickstarter, which again, I am not sponsored by. I just thought it was really cool and thought I would share it with y'all. What do you think of the Kickstarter? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want me to do separate videos talking about the 2 samples they provided? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next entry, have a great day. Bye!